Yeah, the girl's my favourite. And Lucy. Lucy was pretty cool as well. Oh, hello there guys. Francis Gray here, and welcome back to a new unique build video. So it's a bit of a different one today. Normally we'd make model kits or repaint statues or talk about something hobby related. Well, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So with watching the recent Fallout TV series, which I really enjoyed, and I've been a fan of the games for a very long time, I decided to make a kitchen, or my kitchen, themed on the Vault-Tec and Nuka Cola combination from the iconic games and now TV series. So yeah, so see you after this.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Okay guys, so welcome back to a new build video, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting and unique one, this one. So yeah, so this is one part of my kitchen, and I have decided that I am sick of seeing this really big, large gap between my kettle and my toaster on the other end. So the idea is I'm going to go ahead and order online some little containers for like your tea, sugar, coffee, that kind of stuff, and that is going to fill out this gap. So with me watching the recent Fallout TV series, now I've always been a fan of the Fallout games, but I never went ahead and like collected anything. But I always kind of wanted to, but I just wanted to limit myself. But I thought, why not make a themed kitchen? So yeah, so I decided to go ahead and start work on doing various upcycle projects in order to make my kitchen themed to the Fallout universe. Yay! So yeah, so sit back and enjoy, and I will see you at the end.
And here we go.
Okay, so for the next part now, I found these in a Ikea store, and I bought 7 of them. So you can see there's Ikea. I don't know if any of that means anything to anybody, so you can look it up. And then obviously it just comes with a normal screw off lid, and then obviously you got the ingredients inside. Now the idea I had was, would these work really well for a Fallout theme? So if, let's say for example, if this was repainted like a dark blue, and then over the course of time, if the odd little bit of paint like chips away or comes on the corners, well, for being silver underneath, it'll just look like normal wear and tear from the wastelands. So yeah, so the idea is, I believe I'm going to print a circle and stick it in here so it's nice and flush, and then I'm going to put like a cog vault kind of door here, and then I'm going to do like an individual door number, and then because obviously like tea, sugar, coffee, etc. So I'll have like 101 tea. So that's like, so basically it looks like it's like the entrance to a Vault-Tec vault. So I thought that was a cool little way of making these unique and themed. So yeah, so now that we've got this back, or these back should I say, let's go ahead and spray paint this.
Soon after.
Okay guys, so after giving it a good clean, I took it into the spray booth and I decided to give it a royal blue, or a couple of coats of royal blue from a spray can which I bought from Wilco's. So before we go ahead and make a Vault-Tec door, we need to go ahead and find an STL file. So I headed over to thingiverse.com and I managed to find this, which was originally uploaded by a user called Chris. And yeah, I decided to put that into my editing software and flatten it down a little bit, and then add like a center column sphere, or circle if you like, that is nice and flat, that I can then make some individual little vault numbers, and then obviously a little bit of space so I can add like what it contains inside. So now that we've gone ahead and made the files, let's get 3D printing.
Three hours later.
I have a shape!
Okay, so now that we have these two parts printed off, for the next stage, now it goes on the inside of the lid to hold it in place, so it needs to be super glued like that. Okay, so that ought to do. So I'll go ahead and leave this to dry, and then I'll go ahead and do the others.
5 minutes later.
So once they were all left to fully dry, I then took it into the spray booth and I give it a nice coat of a nice matte black. So I decided to do the back side first, basically because if I lose any paint when I flip it over, it's no big deal because these are going to be hidden away when they're submerged into the lids. So yeah, do the back side first, leave it to fully cure, and then flip it 180 degrees and then just do the front.
Alright.
Okay, so now that we have them all given a base coat of black, for the next stage I'm going to go in with some silver from Model Air. And I'm going to go ahead and use a stipple brush, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice dry brush. Okay guys, I'll go ahead and leave that to dry. I'll go ahead and do the others, and then you can skip to the next part. Okay, so after that had dried, I went over with some yellow just to add some highlights, and now we're going to go in with a watered down black wash acrylic, and we're going to get into all the nooks and crannies, and then we're going to get a nice clean cloth and we're going to wipe away the surface excess, and then that just leaves dirt and grime into all the nooks and crannies, and that goes a long way to making this look a little more aged and weathered. So now that the main entrance part is printed and painted silver, for the next stage we need to go ahead and 3D print off a bunch of the vault door numbers with what they are underneath. So we're going to start with 101T and we're going to work our way up. Okay guys, we're at the halfway point roughly, and I just wanted to say, if you're enjoying this video, please slap that like button, and if you want to be a really awesome viewer, why not hit the subscribe button, because you really don't want to miss out on future builds that we've got in the pipeline, and we have got some cool stuff coming up. So, back to the video. So now that we've got all those printed, you guessed it, into the spray booth, and I'm going to go ahead and give it another couple of coats of the same royal blue that we did the lid with at the beginning of the video. Just so it all matches.
Yay, lovely jubbly!
Okay, so for the next bit, now we need to go ahead and recreate the text, but this time in yellow. So to start things off, I thought I might try just trying to paint over with a yellow paint pen and see how we get on. Hopefully it works. If not, we might have to rethink tactics. Okay guys, so it's not a great start, but I suppose once it's dried we might be able to add multiple layers. So I'll persevere, see how we get on, and yeah, hopefully we can make these work.
70 years later.
Okay, so for the next stage I need to go ahead and just super glue this right bang in the middle, and then we can go ahead and do all the rest. Okay, I think that'll work rather well. So now that that's in place, let's go ahead and crack on with the others. Okay, so now that we have these made, as you can see there, this part here will go into here, lovely. Now before we go ahead and add that, you want to make sure that the lid is on nice and tight, so we know which way is north facing. Because if you glue it like that, and then when you turn it nice and tight, you don't want that to be displayed like that. So make sure that the lid is on nice and solid. Okay, so for the next part I'm going to go in with just regular everyday super glue, and I'm just going to put a bit of it on the back, maybe around these edges here, and then we can go ahead and squish it on in. Okay, so that's that done. So all we need to do is fill it with tea bags, and then crack on with the other 6.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so now that we've filled it up with delicious tea bags, for the next stage I'm going to go in with a chrome highlight marker, and I'm just going to run it over some of the edges just so it really pops.
Pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Okay guys, I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same to the other 6.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay guys, so here they all are, and as you can see I think they turned out rather nice. So what's in each one, I hear you ask? Well, Vault 101 is tea bags, Vault 102 is coffee, 103 is chocolate, 104 is sugar, 105 is biscuits, and in this case Jammy Dodgers, and 106 is also biscuits, this time chocolate bonbons, and 107 is also biscuits, this time ginger nuts.
Yummy.
So yeah, so all in all, I'm really happy with these. So yeah, so I hope you've liked this video. If you have, please slap that like button, share on Facebook and Twitter, because that helps new people find the YouTube channel, which I'm always appreciative of. Thank you for any help. If you have any comments, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future builds. And we have got some awesome stuff lined up. And if you want to be a really awesome viewer, please take 5 minutes to check out my Patreon page, where with your help you can do these videos full time rather than part time. And that means a lot more videos and content for you guys and a lot more work for me. So once again, I'm Francis Gray, and these are the Fallout Vault-Tec tea, sugar and coffee, etc. tubs. So yeah, thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. If you like the content that I'm making, you'd like to support my work, here is a few links in the description, but only if you can afford it, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.